For Valentine this year, hubby went over the top. If you haven't watched last year's Valentine video, go ahead and watch that first. I've linked it on the suggested box on the right hand corner as well as down below in the description box. Watch and see what he did for me. If you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Shantae. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and show me some love by commenting down below and thumbs up on this video. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you. Don't forget to turn that bell notification on for all after clicking on it. If you're a member, thank you. I love you. New giveaway will happen next week just for you guys. So back on today's video, this year's Valentine, he celebrated by giving me a Valentine week. So this will be a multi-part video. I will show you multiple days that we have celebrated Valentine together, and hopefully you'll enjoy this journey as much as I did. After watching the first minute of the video, how did that make you feel? Especially what if I didn't voice over and I just used music? What did you assume? Did you envy? Did you compare? Well, don't. Because this is how my Valentine really went. This will be a multi-part video, so let's start from the beginning on how I got here. And it all started on a Monday. On Monday, he started with flowers, and I mean so much red roses, as well as a new car being delivered with huge flower and all. There's a total of 200 red roses in here. It was extremely heavy to wrap together, so I couldn't use up everything. I did what I could, and overall, I think I did a really good job. What do you guys think? By the way, I linked the paper that I used to wrap the flowers up down below in the description bar, just in case you guys want to make your own, because it does add a really nice, fancy, professional touch. Would you guys like a DIY on this? And the rest, I ended up just cutting up and arrange it in an acrylic box I have. Once again, I did got this box off of Amazon, and I will link that down below if you're interested in purchasing and making your own. I find these boxes to be really durable, and I have used this before when I gave a box of this to my mother for Mother's Day. This is my go-to box. It's great for those who does not know how to arrange flower. It's a good starter piece. And the best part is it's reusable, so you can change it up and use different roses color. And this is super versatile because once you fill this up, if you make the flower higher up, then you can tie a cute ribbon on it, and boom, it just looks so high-end. If you use unopened roses and you make it really close to the bottom base, whereas there is a little bit more room for the top, you can pair it with a nice necklace, a cute present, and I guarantee it will look professional to anyone. And now that I'm done with the box, Erica's babysitting, so I'm going to go get ready and film the car. By the time I got done, it was noon and I got more surprises. Firstly, my shoe came in, and I love this pair of shoes. I will link that down below. It's very affordable and it comes in so many different colors. The second thing that came is the flower bear by Dose of Roses. I will link that link down below if you want to repurchase for someone special, because I definitely really love this. And by 2 p.m., the Rose Forever box came. Yes, those are the red, beautiful rose on a black velvet box. And the white roses are lily. I just put it in there so it looks extra fancy, because you know, we live in a social media world where everybody just wants to flaunt. And okay, so I am wicked excited to finally have my car. We actually booked this order all the way in October of last year, and it has to be custom made. Once you order the black edition for Lincoln, literally every box is checked off except for one, which is the dynamic, which is the only, I think it's like $3,500 extra for whatever it is that you're gonna buy. That package by itself is the only thing that the black label did not come with, and we added that in too. And the dynamic handling package is the one that kind of scanned the road for like, you know, those foxhole or whatever, those hole in the road, and it kind of adjusts the suspension so that you don't feel it and you don't harm the car. If you're interested in the full car review as well as what I put in my car or my must-have in the car, go ahead and click on this video. That is a full car tour, as well as what I use in the car, how I store things. This is day one with me in the car, and I wanted to get the video when it's nice and clean. It is not yet a mommy whip, because this is my mommy whip. Yes, this is the family car.
It's the car that I chose because I like the luxury that it has to offer. In this video, I'm going to talk about why I chose the Lincoln over the BMW, over the Range Rover, over the Escalade, over the Mercedes. Okay, the reason why I chose the Lincoln is because after looking through everything that, you know, all these other brand is offering, I wasn't too, we started with Mercedes because, you know, everyone wanted Mercedes. You know, I went in, I had an open mind. You know, I'm definitely not someone who is easily impressed with brand or logo. I really am not. I went for Mercedes first because it's considered luxury, right? So it should have all these things to make my life easier. It's supposed to, like, you know, the luxury is supposed to reflect the price tag. We went in, and honest to God, I was not impressed at all. Even at the first look, even at the exterior, I was not in love with the exterior. I did not like the interior. I did not like that, you know, they nickel and dime every little thing that my Lexus, goodness gracious, like a lot of the function that you had to add into the Mercedes was freely given to a Ford F-150. My husband drive a truck, and if the truck is more luxurious than you, Mercedes, we have a problem. They wanted to charge me $1,500 to add this, you know, they were after like, oh yes, there's a luxury film that we add between two pieces of glass so that, you know, it dampened the noise. I'm like, doesn't Lexus have that? And it's free. And then my husband's like, yeah, my crappy F-150 also have that, and it's a Ford. And yeah, he should nothing say me. She's like, yeah. And then she was advertising the speakers and stuff, and I was the whole time like this, my Lexus has actually better sound system than this, and it's only a Mark Levinson. And you know, I was polite about it. I especially despise the tightness in the back on the third row for the Mercedes, and I was just so agitated with this button that it literally took 15 minutes to get in and 15 minutes to get out of the car because it's automatic, right? When you push this button, it went for that third row to a second row to fold out. I'm just like dying in the third row. I was like, well, the baby will not be happy. If she wants to go inside, she's going to be screaming her head off for the next 15 minutes. I kind of want something faster. Can we make this, can you give me something that, you know, would open and close faster? Like, no, that's just, you know, how all third row seat car is. And I was like, okay, not impressed. And Mercedes was just a no-go. It was just a no. I could not believe that something as luxurious, or this luxury brand Mercedes, was selling me something crappier than something, I swear to God, a Toyota can give me. Like what are you gonna sell me? A light up badge? Seriously? That's it. That's the coolest part. And so I was heavily disappointed. So we went on over to Audi, and then I didn't even drive the Audi because the Audi was wicked small. Yeah, it was really tiny, and it looked really ugly. And yeah, they need to step up in the game. I looked at the exterior, I looked at how small it is, and I was like, no, we're not looking at Audi. We're moving. So we went on over to the Range Rover, and we looked at all the Range Rover. I'm like, okay, let's look at the Range Rover. You know, it's, you know, it should be great. However, 10 out of 10 of my friend who owns Range Rover literally tells me, you know, this is a good car to lease, but do not own it because at certain X amount of mile, you know, each of them had different, you know, problem with them. They literally said once the first light goes service, literally it become like Christmas, the whole dashboard light up, and then it's constantly taking into the shop. And I was like, okay. She's like, and literally 10 out of 10 people like, do not own this, lease it only so that you can trade it for the next model because these cars are not reliable. I was hoping that since it's this year that Range Rover has already like worked out all of its, you know, quirks and crap and has made the engine better, more reliable. It has not. So Range Rover is a fail. And I wasn't gonna buy something that was going to break down on me within like 5 years, because this is the kind of car that I kind of want to hold on to while my children are growing. Because I am gonna have 2 more in the next 2 years, and the last thing I need is for my engine to fail, you know, with like 4 crying children in the back, or, you know, we're stuck out in the cold. Obviously, yeah, we do have like car service and whatever, and Boston is relatively close to everything, but do you really want an unreliable car? This is for me, you know. Range Rover would be okay for me because I'm close to everything, and like the crew is like all over the place, so anytime I need help I can call, you know, AAA, or I can call the crew and they'll come to my rescue. It's not a problem. What about you? You know, what if you live in a rural area? I'm not going to suggest a car to you guys that is going to break down you guys, that isn't within budget. I'm not going to sell you this fake luxury life, okay? I'm on your team. I want you to have the best bang for your buck. I want to make sure that you make the more educated decision. Do not go for the Mercedes just because every guru uses it. Do not go for the BMW just because. Literally, I gotta tell you a BMW story. We went into BMW and I went in twice. The first time I looked like complete trash. I just looked crappy to see how they would treat me. They didn't give us a second look. They went for everyone who dressed rich. It took forever for them to help us. And when they finally helped us, and we're like, okay, can you tell me about this car? And he literally did not even want to answer us. And then the second time we came in looking kind of better, they swarm over and try to help us. And then when they tried to sell me the BMW, they literally was like, I'm like, oh, so tell me. And by this time we already like looked at Lincoln, but this was in December and we booked our order in Lincoln where we paid for it, whatever. But they literally said, oh, it's gonna be late, and we weren't gonna wait. We were just gonna buy another car off the lot just to go with it. And the BMW X7 was the thing, and so I was like, okay, I'll just drive BMW for 2 years, and like, you know, I'll let the Lincoln work its quirk out or whatever it is, and then we'll come back and buy a Lincoln. It's not a problem. Since, to be very honest, the Range Rover, the BMW, the Mercedes, as well as the Escalade, literally they're all in the range. They're literally all within our budget. Like, we had 100,000. We're like, okay, we're gonna spend somewhere 100,000 for the next car, you know, nothing over. And so like, if we were to get the BMW or the Mercedes, we would have to check off every box and it would be somewhat drivable. But I'm not paying 100,000 for a car that I'm not in love with unless I add all these checks mark. And then Range Rover was really beautiful in the interior. However, it wasn't reliable, and that was my no-no. You know, that and it's very underpowered. Yeah, very underpowered. Range Rover remind me of a steroid guy, you know, like looks so super bulky but is weak as heck. Yes. And Lincoln was actually introduced to me by Doug DeMauro. So I watched his video and I was like, sold, we're buying it, done. We went to Lincoln. Best service ever. We went there looking like crap, great service. Went to another Lincoln dealership looking like crap, great service. They're so freaking nice and they're so helpful. And when they run me through in, like, you know, certain car, I was like, we're gonna buy this, we're done. And so I call up my rep from Lexus, and he knew someone from Lincoln, Mara, and Mara was the one that does all the paperwork, did everything for us. She was just super nice. And then the icing on the cake is the customer service that Lincoln provide. Lincoln is synonymous with old people, and what do old people focus on? Luxury, right? And I love that this Aviator, unlike the Cadillac, unlike the Escalade that is built on a truck frame and body, literally it's so luxury, but why is it using the same little lever that my husband used on his truck? You know, there should be a little more luxury in that. And it was very bulky, and it's just not what I had in mind. I mean, I know I can pimp it out, but my name is Shantae. I'm driving an Escalade, and you know what I mean. Yeah, it's just, I mean, most of my friends can see me in Escalade, but I just didn't want them to think that I was that. Whatever, go there. Anyways, okay, moving on. I need a third row seat. And Lincoln, like, their service is phenomenal, and they're giving all these different perks, which I will talk about. Okay, so detailing for Lexus is about $200 for interior, where they make it like it's a brand new car for you. I get that once a year free. And on top of that, all the car wash and whatever, you know, they will come pick up my car. Or if I drive up there, they will wash my car and give me a vacuuming and cleaning. It's not like the, you know, extreme detailing, but it's the clean, you know, amazing, like, amazing work. They're like, oh, whenever you're in town, you know, I know we're a little far out, but if you are, come in, we'll wash your car, we'll vacuum, make sure it's nice and brand new. And like, you guys, my favorite part is, let's say if it's my turn for oil change or like maintenance or whatever, they will send a rep out, pick up your car, take it back there, fix it, and drop the car off. That's the kind of service that you're getting. So I know Lexus does the same thing, but Lincoln also made it one up by you're pre-TSA approved, and that is with the fingerprint or retina scanning for first year. Like the first year, like dude, they're trying to make sure that the client or the customer is satisfied in all aspects, not just within the car. In the app that I use, the Lincoln Way app, oh my gosh you guys, it works so freaking well. It starts the car really quick, and I just have nothing but good thing to say about it. The price is amazing. The price is just amazing, and obviously because it just come out, most salesperson are not gonna budge on the price. I'm gonna tell you now, the price is going to be hard to negotiate because everybody's trying to get their hands on one. You see so many BMW, Mercedes, Audi, Porsche, Range Rover on the road. You see so many. You don't see very many Aviator. So it definitely have road presence. Like everywhere I go, I get so many like, oh dude, what kind of cars? Oh my god. And I love being someone who drive a car that not a lot of people drive. And you know, it's nice. It's a nice feeling. And like, it looks really awesome, and it's on its own platform. It doesn't show it. It doesn't share its platform with any other car. So it's its own platform, you guys. Like, I have nothing to say. And on top of that, the third row seat, I'm like 5'6", I'm like 6'1" wearing heel, and I've worn like decked out heel sitting back there, and it's super comfortable. And this is the only freaking luxury car I've gotten in that has a massage. That's like a nail salon massage. You know those chair? It's super comfy, and it's like, it's really get in there and like give you what you need. These massage function is the same. I went into BMW, I went into the Mercedes, and the massage is so weak at maximum. Right here at medium, it's already like the salon chair for me. And you guys, it has a 30-way seat adjustable. BMW was bragging to me, telling me, oh, it's 22 ways, very luxury. You can, there's always something for everybody in the chair, in the seat. And I was like, well, Lincoln does 32. And on top of that, if you guys are not good at parking, darling, this car will back up park for you and parallel park for you. And the best part is, it will scan. So let's say I'm driving down the street, especially me who lives in Boston. Literally, whenever I'm trying to find parking spot, it's very hard. This car, if I push a button, it will scan on the right side, on the left side, which on, you know, on like if there are any parking spots that my car will fit. Literally, it will find me a parking spot, and it will park there for me. Yeah, all under 100,000. Right? Bang for your buck is what I'm always going to tell you. And the interior is so freaking luxury. It's beautiful. Okay, I have my car. It's pristine white on I can't say the word. It's right here. Interior. Okay.
Gillette theme is only available with the black label.
Oh, wireless dock charging in here, amazing. Which you know, once you go through the car tour, I will show you, you know, all its little perks. But honestly, this car is something I would recommend to any single one of you, because I firmly believe that this car will fulfill any mommy duty or any need you have. For me, it's all about getting in and out really quickly, because I live a very fast-paced life. You know, I just want to be, when the kids want to go home, they want to go home. My kids are just like, they're demanding, and I have a tight schedule. I can't really settle for a car that's going to give me problem, that's going to put me off schedule. And to watch the full car review, you gotta check out this video, okay, you guys? Like, I literally will show you how I decorate my car, how I keep it clean, as well as, you know, how I like certain things to be. So visit your closest Lincoln dealership, get inside the car, and you'll fall in love. So then, what did my husband actually got me for Valentine?
In order to find out, you'll have to watch these two videos. On Tuesday, I woke up to more flower. He got me 2 dozen of pink roses this time, as well as a cute Dior bag, which I will show you later in the video, or maybe end in the video when I'm showing you my Valentine dinner. So once again, I am arranging these in more acrylic box that I own. I will link that down below if you're interested. Yesterday, I arranged the red roses in the 16 holes box. Today, I'm arranging the pink in the 24 holes box, which is perfect for the 2 dozen of roses that I just got today. Part of me really want to head out and grab some baby's breath so I can spice this look up more, but it's Tuesday and I don't have help today, so maybe when Erica comes home I can do that later. But overall, even when it looks just simple like this, I think it looked quite lovely. And for this one, I made it a little lower. You can stylize it by adding a present to it, but that's pretty much it. And on Tuesday, Kara decided she was going to get up and walk. Yes, that's her walking. For the very first time, I got it accidentally on camera, and it's the best present I can ever get.
Katie, stand up. I'm teaching sister how to walk. Look at her, she's walking by herself. No. Hey, Kara, đứng dậy. You know how to walk. Get up here, up here. Look at you running. Like, on my feet, I'm gonna run, mama. I'm gonna run. Come on. Come on. Okay, Kara, baby.
Well, that was good while it lasted. She's going to crawl some more, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and cook them their lunch. Well, that was fun while it lasted, and now that the girls are okay, they're just going to play, I'm going to go ahead and cook them their lunch. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up because I am kind of ashamed of my dancing, but you know, I sing and dance by myself, to myself when I do this. It just helps the day go by faster. Today, I'm making a pumpkin puree for Kara. Yes, I'm trying to teach her how to eat. And since the girls are being good, I'm going to go ahead and cook dinner as well. This way, it's one less thing to do tonight. After lunch, I put them to bed. I did some laundry, as well as clean around the house. And when they woke up, I gave both of them a bath. And voila!
1, 2, 3, 1.
Một, hai,
1, 2, 3.
ba, bốn.
And by 2 p.m., Erica's home, and now it's time for me to do my mommy duty, and that is grocery shopping. And by the time I am done with grocery shopping, Dad is home and taking care of the kids so that I can get some work done. After I'm done with work, it's time to feed Kate her dinner and then do her nightly routine.
Come on. Water. Let's go, Mama. Let's go. Let's get some water.
Please.
Please. Yes, when you want something, you say please.
Yeah.
Uh-huh, that's what you do. Ready? 1, 2, water.
Yeah.
Wow.
Water.
Water. Uống từ từ thôi nha. Slowly.
So you had to use your quarters, huh?
On Wednesday, I woke up to a new Gucci coat as well as a sink full of pastel pink roses. And I also hooked this area because it's time for me to really work on updating products onto my website. So yeah, it's just working on the backdrop right now. Happy Wednesday. I'm trying to cram all my work together so that I can actually have a free day on Friday. Wish me lots of luck, you guys. And also, thank you so much to everyone who has been purchasing my products. I'm actually on my way to drop it off at the postal office today. It's quite windy today, so I'm going to head on over to Starbucks and grab a hot cup of coffee. Alright, on to my first meeting of the day.
Open a new place here. Awesome. I really like this whole area is being developed because what that really means is the housing market is going up. And it's gonna bring up the value all around this whole area. See, I like seeing that. I like seeing apartment being built high because that means it changed the zoning of Boston. So should I want to put up 100, you know, like 10 floors, now the city would more than most likely agree to it. So yeah, I really like seeing apartment being put up like left and right. I like seeing Boston getting higher and higher. I definitely want to go there because they have the little rooftop bar in the summer just to check it out. I know it's a beer place, but you know, it looks kind of cute. Definitely want a photo shoot up there or something. Eventually I do want to get into these bigger complexes, developing these kind of place, but I'm just not big enough for that yet. And I know for this they have like multiple group putting money together, and we're more like, you know, by ourselves.
Alright, so I'm at the first location. They haven't yet put down the floor yet, but this place is amazing. I like the spacious hallway. The living room is decent size. I can imagine how beautiful it will look when it's done. So I will be meeting 2 different families here, and only one is gonna get it. So yeah, and I know they both are gonna want it because everything fit to what they're asking for. So wish me lots of luck. And honestly, because it's a construction site, I kind of had to put on my jeans as well as my tennis shoes because, you know, we gotta be safe. Okay, so right now I'm at my second appointment place. This is a very nice neighborhood.
So I have 2 showing to be done today here, and I'm just waiting for my first client to come, and then I did space them 30 minutes in between so that they have plenty of time to kind of just look around and really explore the space that they'll be moving in. I'm positive one of them is going to take it. That's why, like, I know like what they want. They literally tell me what they want, and the person that matches the house more is who I linked up to see it first. This way, you know, I know that they're just going to take it, and then I can just cancel my second appointment. So I view my job as being like a housing marriage person, you know, like I introduce the right landlord to the right tenant with the right housing, like, you know, whatever is they're looking for, and I just marry them. And the landlord, I make sure that, you know, he get whatever it is that he's asking for, rent wise, so that both sides is happy. But yep, I'm 6 minutes early, and I'm just going to wait for the person to get here. So now that I'm here, I usually just call. Hi, Brittany. I just want to let you know that I'm here. So I did pick up another lease today. I didn't show you guys that. That's the first place that I went to, and then I came here thinking that they'll be on time. But they're not on time! Why are you not on time? Okay, so one of the new things that I want to do, I don't know why I feel like putting on makeup lately, but I do. So one of the things that I want to do is try out different cushion. So I talked to you guys about finding the perfect like foundation already, which I still firmly believe in it, but it doesn't hurt to kind of, you know, look around and try new different things. So one of the new things that I'm using today is by Cᴏ, so G-O-U-E. I'm gonna link it right here or down below for you guys to also check out.
And I will also link this down below if you're interested in buying the same thing.
This is a whitening ampule cushion, and it has SPF 50, and it's PA+++++, so 4+. It's in the color 21 light beige, which is definitely my color. Review wise, I mean, so far I don't hate it. There's no weird smell. The puff is, you know, easy to use. I don't have any complaint on it. The mirror, it's a mirror, you know, like I like it mainly because it's not like over flamboyant. It's not too kid-like, so that's nice. Application is smooth, but most Korean cushion tend to be. And what I test or what I look for in these cushion is, one, it cannot come off if, you know, it can't be transferable, because I wear glasses. Like on day where I'm wearing contact, it doesn't matter, but there are days when my eyes get really tired because I'm sitting in front of the screen a lot, not just editing video, but also because when you're an accountant, that's what you do. You look at these tiny numbers all day, and you're constantly updating, and you're constantly, like, you know, giving people their balance. It's a lot of work, and I'm sitting in front of the blue screen, so my eyes do get worn out. Like, it gets so tired. and there's so many documents to read, to sign, to submit, to track down, to chase. There's so many emails to like reply to daily that, you know, my eyes, it's tiring. I can't wear contact. It dries out no matter what kind of contact that I have tried. I mean, like actual contact now, like those Cᴏılᴛᴄᴛ kind of thing, but actual contact, you guys, it just gets so dry. And I can wear contact the one day, like every other day or every 2 days maybe, depending on my workload. But yes, I've been wearing, you know, glasses the past few days, and today I'm wearing contacts, so I won't be applying it. But later on I'm going to try to wear my sunglasses because it is getting kind of sunny. So I'm going to wear my sunglasses, see if it transfers over to my sunglasses. Does it leave a dent on the two sides of the nose? So that's very important to me, because I don't bring makeup with me. Whatever I put on my face when I leave the house, that's it. So I need to be able to trust this. And on top of that, I already gave this like a good like layer of spray from the All Nighter by Urban Decay, so it should be infallible, because like, I mean, like all the other makeup, like regular foundation I've used, when I put that on, even if it's transferable, it helps somewhat. It helps them moving around, so that's important to me. But so far it's doing its job. The color isn't changing, so that's nice. It matches my neck. You know, I know the shadow thing is not working for me, but yeah, it does match my neck, so I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a few more hours. After this, I'm also doing I'm doing 2 showing, right? One in like 15 minutes, and then the other one in like right after. Now that, you know, they're both late, well, the first one is late, so I'm pretty sure by the time that one get here, they're gonna get like maybe 10 to 15 minutes with me. And if the other person is not late, then they're gonna see each other. So I don't really like that. I don't like it when my clients see one another. So we'll see. So I'm praying that the second girl will run late also, which would work better for me. But if not, then it'll give me enough time to cancel on her and let her know that the apartment has been taken, so that I don't waste her time coming here to look at the apartment. But I have to do this one today, and then I have to do a showing at 2 p.m. and that'll be it. So right after this, both of these showing, I'm gonna run and do groceries. I'm still stocking up for, you know, because the CDC or something like that already announced that this virus is gonna get bad, and I'm not someone that's going to fight over the last bag of rice and fight over the last can of bean, and I'm just not that person, and I just rather be prepared. So I'm definitely gonna go stock up on more Purell, and like I'm gonna buy so many hand sanitizer. I'm gonna leave it everywhere, and I'm gonna need to buy more Clorox wipes, because I'm gonna need to start wiping down everything. I'm gonna have to change my schedule and start cleaning the house more often. And I'm definitely gonna start getting more invest more on more air purifier. I have like 2 at home right now, okay, 3, but I'm definitely going to really need to amp that. And I don't know, it's just, I'm not afraid of getting sick. What I'm afraid of is if I get sick and I give it to my children. I'm more worried about the babies, because their immune system is not up to par, and you know, it seems to be more harmful toward babies and elderly, and yeah, I just can't. And so that's why, like, I'm just taking precaution. But definitely my husband and I will have to go out less, and we'll have to you know, date less. So I'll need to find something to do indoors. So maybe I'll start painting or sewing or something. He said he's picking up shooting, but that's still going to the range, and that's still shooting, so I don't know how that's going to be honest. Okay, so the apartment is taken. I canceled my appointment with the second girl already. Now I am heading out to groceries.
And yes, I did change out of my tennis shoes because it looks okay with this, but I like high heels more. I'm also going to go into Starbucks and grab another cup of coffee.
So my lash is falling off, so I decided I'm gonna put on my glasses, which works just fine, because ultimately I want to see if this thing will smear. So yeah, that works fine. Whatever. I'm not even mad. Whatever. But I did got my coffee. Yeah. Whoa, she hooked me up. That espresso, man. The dark espresso. It just hit and It's something to my soul.
Alright, it's time to ship off even more things.
So the next part of my day is shipping off packages. You guys have been super supportive. You guys are purchasing everything, and that really helps me out because I really need to clean that closet. And by the way, you guys, everything that I make on the sales, it goes into my foundation. So yeah.
And I'm not talking about the one on my face, I'm talking about the 2 charities that I'm very passionate about.
Alright, so now I'm really thinking, do I want to go to Costco in Fall River, which is also pretty close, or do I want to go to BJ nearby? I know the BJ nearby doesn't have a lot of stuff, to be honest. The one in Quincy doesn't have a lot of stuff. Costco in Fall River would have more, and I had a good shopping experience out there, so part of me want to go back out there. Oh, too bad, I'm going back out there to Costco. It honestly definitely seemed like everyone around here is also doing the same thing as I am, because they're buying things in bulk to bunker down, which is a really good idea, you know? Look at that, everybody. They're doing the same thing as I am. Responsible adult, you know? 3 cases of water. These lights were on sale for a good price, and some paper and some towels, and so I'm definitely gonna have to make 2 trips. I'll pay for this, put it out in the car, and then come back. I have a bit of room left here and in the front, so I may grab a few more things.
Now that I'm home, it's time to put things together as well as to store things properly. But that is today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next part. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, don't forget to comment down below, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.